How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Try again. How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to the channel. Another week has just gone by, just like that. Wicked. Right, okay, today we are going to get another coat of paint around these windows. We are going to get the trim around the windows, which I haven't yet picked up. And we're also going to sort the socket boxes around the room. Ignore that behind me, that's not to do with today. Ignore that. Right, that's the plan. First thing though, this heat is going to kick in and I don't actually need another cup of tea. I've just finished one, so we're all good. Okay, right, let's get to it. Where's the paint? Over here. So, just thinking, it might look exactly the same as last week because it's the same paint, same roller, same clothes. I do wash my clothes, by the way. So I thought if I move the wood to a different location, it doesn't look like the same bit of video from last week. Paranoid, right? I'm paranoid. Right, okay, where's the paint to? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. One more window frame, then I can leave the painting alone for a bit. Hell yeah. Take a leap of faith, will you fall with me? Will you take my hand for eternity? I'm in pieces inside. Right, hopefully I've managed to get that down to like 2 minutes of footage for you, because you don't really want to watch your pen anymore. But that's all the painting done now, round the frames and everything, 2 coats, lovely jubbly. Right, I'll pack this up and we'll crack on with the next thing. Hell yes. Next job on the agenda, socket boxes. I'm going to fit these early doors because the Sparky said the more I do, the less it will cost. Even better. My phone, again! God's sake, take 2. Alright then, next job on the agenda, socket boxes. Sparky said the more I do, the less he does and the cheaper it is for me. So, going to fit these to the wall with the wires poking out, and then Sparky can literally come along, do his bit, and they're ready to go. Gonna find a level. Right, let's get that done. Alright, so, socket boxes. See what they look like, see what we're getting with. I'm hoping I can just push out the back bit. Can I just push out, or have I got to drill it in? Not as easy, just pushes out. No drilling, perfect. Right, let's get it fitted. And also, do I do 4 or 2? Let's do 4, because we can. Really starting to look like a room now, which is nice. It's nice. Okay. Right, to the next one. It's a nice little quick little simple job there, getting the socket boxes on. I'll tell you something, even though it's just a simple job of sticking the boxes on, it's starting to make it feel like a proper room, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice. It's quite, I'm getting that feeling that I'm making good progress now, because a couple of weeks ago I felt like, oh Christ, got so much more to do, you know? But cool, right, so I'm going to call it there for today, in my world right now. Paint's got to dry, socket boxes are there now done, ready, so I'm ready for the Sparky. Oh no, I'm not. No. Next job on the agenda is the lights. Now I bought some LED lights, ceiling lights for in here. They need putting together, so I'm going to open one up now, have a look, get together. I might be able to mount the bracket. I don't know, we'll figure it out, so let's have a look at that now. Okay. Alright, so I bought these LED ceiling lights, they're quite modern looking. They're LEDs, so I'm going to open it up and we'll see what's what. I have opened one already to look at it, but I know I'm going to put it together, so let's have a look, see what we're doing. They're not dimmable, they're just literally going to be on or off. So basically, if I'm doing something new where I need like decent lighting, you know, I've got that. Because then when I'm doing when I'm working there, I like to sit in the dark and work sometimes, especially in the evenings. So the plan there is I've got some Edison bulbs to go with some nice lamps as well. I've got 2 to go behind the mixing desk, I think I mentioned in a previous video, and then I'm going to buy some lamps that are going to do, what's the word I'm looking for here? Replicates the wrong word. Continue the theme through the building. Okay, what we're looking at here, what have we got? So just swivel. That's the bracket, so I can fit that bracket, it's not a problem. That's got to swivel around, isn't it? Aha! Like that. Quite nicely. So that'll be mounted, obviously, there. We'll do it on the. Oh, which way do we do it? Do it that way? I think we do it on the triangle. Don't you? That'll look quite cool. I've decided I'm going to let the Sparky mount it because I don't want to get the angle wrong, the placement wrong, just because I've got all this cable in the way. I'd rather wait for him to come along, he can snip the cable back there, he can do his bit, and then we'll find the mounting point second. Right, this is going to be back in the box then for the time being. And then we get sorted. Sparky might be here next week. We don't know. We haven't heard from him yet, but he'll probably just come along and do it. Obviously, at the same point, they'll connect up all the sockets. We're getting a new fuse board fit in this building as well. So we've got a whole new fuse board, and everything will be hunky dory. However, I'm going to call that it for today's afternoon activities in here. Good bit of progress. Not much to do today, but we're getting there. Right, next thing I've got to do is get the trim around the windows, so that is my next job. So I'm going to have to pop to the shop and find some trim, architrave style, but not actual architrave. We'll figure it out. And I'm thinking about painting it black to match the carpet once I got the carpet in here. Right, if you've had an eagle eye so far, you notice I've got some floorboards in here. Well, my delivery came this morning, minus 4 boards because they were out of stock, although they were in stock when I ordered them earlier that afternoon. Anyways. So I'm waiting for the rest of that to be delivered, hopefully in the next week, and the insulation underlay as well for the boards is ordered. So that'll be next week. But for this week, we've got to get the windows done. So we'll be back in just a second to get the next bit done. Right, I quite like this transition from last week, let's do it again. And welcome back. Right, it's been a few days. Been working, been busy, we know this by now, I do this around what I'm doing. Right, I've been to the shop, I've got the trim, I've got some paint. Let's do it. We're going to put trim around the windows. Let's go. Alright, so we've got a piece up here already. I needed 3 hands. So, Right, this one's already cut to go here, although because of the width, I'm not going to fit two of these, I'm going to have to cut this one lengthways as slowly as possible to get a nice straight edge. So the plan now is I'm going to get the two uprights in place in the door, and then another piece will fit right across the top, and all I've got to do is take off a little bit and I can do a whole top door bit in one. So I'm going to get the uprights of the door cut, tacked in, put them in place, and then I can do this one and one underneath. Also top. Right, let's do that. Attempt to freehand this the whole way down and hope I get a really close finish. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, so the top trim, not everything's quite level. That's because I'm not a professional builder. So I'm going to cut the top bit in two so I can get the right angle so it looks square to the window. It's always good to have a room that's not perfectly square because then the acoustics don't bounce around evenly. It's ideal. So I'm just going to cut this one off, put the top of the door on, and then I can then angle and get the right angle from the top one then on the window, and it will look right. That's all that matters, it will look right. No one's going to be in here measuring stuff up, trust me. Not after I've finished it, So it seems my calculations in the shop are wrong. I'm short of the underside of the windowsill. Also, I've got another window in the other side of the room to do as well. I'm completely short. I thought I brought enough to do both windows. Well, by measurements I did, but obviously I didn't. Anyway, we know what we're doing now. It's looking quite nice, so I've got to go back to the shop tomorrow and buy some more trim. How did I get that wrong? Anyway, I've got some offcuts, but obviously they're not long enough. Right, yeah. Cool. Most of them dropped on the side, which they have not. Okay, right. Tomorrow I'll go get some more and we'll finish this off and then we'll get some paint on it. Let's do this. And just like that, it is a new day. Right. Let's get this trim sorted, get a bit of paint on it, and then we're done. We're done with it. We're done with it. Right, let's go. And just like that, we have frames here and we have frames over there. Can't show you, it's daytime. Right, I'm going to get changed and get the paint out. I'm going to paint these trims black, tie them into the board, make it look nice and neat. And then tomorrow, in my world, we're going to start doing the flooring. Yes, that'll be what's behind me over here. It's not all here. I've got more coming. Yeah, right, let's get on with it, let's do it. This will give you an idea of what day of the week it is. I got that advertised, the new video came out about 2 hours ago. You tell them on the ball. By the way, if you don't follow my music page on Facebook, do it, and you can see the updates that I put on TikTok as well on there, and also you can see all my gig lists. So if you want to come and see the covers band, that's on there, and obviously MFT have their own page, we have our own page for that as well, so you can check us out. Right. Paste. That is one coat around the windows and the doors. It's actually making it look quite nice, makes it stand out and looks quite modern. I quite like that. Right, so I've got a second coat to do, so I'll do that tomorrow and let it dry overnight. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it the day after. However, tomorrow we're going to start on the flooring. But that'll be from next week for you guys. Right, so second coat, and that'll be done on the windows and doors. Right, another cup of tea. Here we go. Good morning, welcome to another day on this epic home studio build. I am tired. I've had a really busy day yesterday. Obviously I was in here. I also went out last night and played some music. I also had a busy afternoon yesterday doing other music stuff. My voice is knackered. I've only had one cup of tea and now I'm talking too much. Anyway, right, today. Today is a mixture of two things. So I'm going to finish off, for today for you guys anyway, I'm going to finish off the painting all around the surrounds and get that done. And then this afternoon, sneak peek for next week, that rhymes. Chris is coming over this afternoon and we're going to start laying the floor. So for today though, for you guys, let's finish this surround, let's get the painting done and hopefully it ties it in nicely because that one coat is looking good but it's looking thin. So my plan is, because it's really close to the edges and I'm only 6 mil deep on the edging, I've found some sort of cardboard and I'm planning to edge it, like butt it up, and then I can paint on it without painting the wall obviously. Right, so this should be fun. It might take me a bit of time, I'm going to get it done. It's currently like 10 AM in the morning here now. Around that time anyway, maybe 1/4 by this point. Do you know what? I don't know, let me have a look. 20 past, I wasn't too bad at guessing. Yeah, let's do it, let's crack it on, let's carry on, let's go. I've got a better idea, I'm going to get my scraper that I used, because that has to be a solid edge, that cardboard's already flimsy. Scraper with some tape on the edge.
Much better. Oh crap.
he says. Before you ask, yes, I probably should have taken the trim off again to paint it before fitting it properly, but I don't want to compromise the wall and waste too many tacks on getting it in place and then painting it and then tacking it in later, you know. So I don't mind a slow and steady job. Like I say, it's only me here, so it's only my own time I'm wasting, you know. So that's the second coat on the trim done. I don't need to show you the whole thing, so I just cut it short. Why not? You've seen me paint enough stuff by now. Like I said the other day, you've probably painted enough stuff yourself, so you know what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to call it there for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in as always. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for subscribing. It keeps going up and it's really nice to see. Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. The build is coming on strong and you guys watching just gives me the motivation to get this done quicker and quicker and quicker, which is great. Right, so don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, it's right here. Yeah, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends so they don't miss out on the epic studio build here on YouTube, you know what I mean? Right, till the next one, you take it easy, have a good one, cheers, and gone.